Still just a spectacular view. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we just got to another intersection. Looks like Trail 37 goes off that way. Sorry, I'm brushing the flies off me. 157 Ridge Trail, my trail, keeps going that way. Forest Road, half a mile. So already came a half a mile already. Forest Lake Trail, 2 miles. Right on. I think I'm gonna sit down here, take a little break, and see what my map says. But I know I'm on the right direction, definitely. So I just left, I think it's called Sandy Baker Pass. I rested there, drank some Powerade to up my electrolytes. I didn't have a snack. I just sat and relaxed and let my back stretch out. My lower back was just aching a little bit for some reason. I haven't really experienced that with this Osprey anti-gravity, but nonetheless, there it was. So I stretched out my back for a minute, laid down, and it felt good. So back on the trail. I think, I don't even remember now. I'm starting to lose my mind, I think, but maybe 2.5 miles to Rock Spring. No, because maybe it was 3.5 miles to Rock Spring, because it's 2 to Forest Lake or whatever that is, Forest Lake Trail or whatever. So I'll bring you guys back if there's anything interesting, or if anything, another intersection pops up like Forest Lake. So I just came out to this gorgeous view. There's some kind of a flat down there. That must be where I'm going. Oh, lower back. Feeling it, guys. It's a lot of miles, and I definitely packed some food on this trip, so I was a little heavier than I wanted to be, but it is what it is. Unreal. There's a truck down there right now, actually. So yeah, you can get up here and truck camp, it looks like. Interesting. Pretty wild though. I'm up here, not around a whole lot. Whew, what up, guys? So I'm still cutting down through American Fork drainage. This might even be a part of American Fork Canyon right here, actually. And there's Forest Lake. You can't see a whole lot of it down there. I was hoping it was closer to the trail and not as steep down to it, because I was really wanting some water, but that's too steep. I'm not going to do it. I've got maybe a liter left. Half of it is Gatorade, or excuse me, Powerade. So I got a half liter of Powerade, and then I got a half liter of water. So I'm hoping I can make it to Rock Springs, but I haven't even made it to the 2 mile forest lake trail that goes down to that. And then I still got another, I think, 1.5 miles to Rock Spring after that, or something like that. So I got to get up here. It's starting to go uphill again, and it looks like by the map it wraps around right here and then goes up where this saddle is right there. So I've got a good climb ahead of me. There's a better look at Forest Lake. You can actually see the lake. There's some people down there with their vehicle. And I'm just pushing away. That's for sure. That's looking back at the summit, or not the summit, but that is Sunset Peak right there. That's where I came from. Yeah. Alrighty. Dang, I dropped my pole. Look at these views of Forest Lake down there. I'm on the south side of Forest Lake and finally got up a huge push. You can see how far down that is. I mean, man, a good 500 feet, 600 feet below me, maybe more. It's a ways down there. But I hope there's not too much uphill. I'm sure there is, because I haven't made it to the top of this little saddle yet. But look at that view, guys. Oh boy. But anyway, I'm about 1 mile away from Rock Springs, and I need the water. I am down to 1/4 liter, if that. So I just pushed up to this saddle, and look what's right in front of me. That's right. Now I got a trail going down this way. I'm not quite sure where that one goes. There's a Great Western Trail right here. Someone's shot it or some shit. Excuse my language. But anyway, yeah, Timpanogos. This is the Great Western Trail still that I'm on. Look at that view of Mount Timpanogos. Holy moly. That is awesome. I'll be hiking down through all that. I should be getting pretty close to Rock Springs. We'll see. Mount Timpanogos, folks. Whoops. That is stunning. The camera is not giving it justice compared to what I'm seeing. I can tell you that. That is awesome. So I came to another trail intersection. It goes down that way. I'm assuming this one. Yeah. Forest Lake. Holman Trail. Interesting. So I'm 1 mile from that. Is Rock Spring? I need to check the map and see if Rock Spring's before Holman. It's like right there, because I think I had about 1 mile left, so it's probably about right. So I'm gonna cruise 1 mile, check the map. Right there, you can actually see all the way down, and you can see the north tip of Utah Lake. Sweet. So beautiful. Absolutely. I really cannot get enough of that view of Mount Timpanogos. I really wish, well, and I hope that it's coming through, because man, what I'm seeing is phenomenal. It's just, this is amazing. I've never got to see this side of Mount Timp before, and I don't know much about the mountain. I haven't even hiked it yet. This summer it's gonna happen, or this fall I should say. So I haven't gotten intimate with that mountain yet, but I would like to kiss it and caress it. Yes. But for now, I'm just loving looking at her. This view is just, it's a proper view for sure. All right, so I'm coming out to another intersection. I'm assuming this is the East Ridge Trail intersection. Okay, so I already got past Old Trench Road, because that's a mile back. East Ridge Trail is that way. Ridge Trail 157. So I don't know where that goes. I guess I just keep following this ridge trail, which is weird because that's the way I want to go. That's the north side of Mount Timp that I've got to hike around. And yeah, I'm gonna check the map real quick, make sure, even though it does say this is it, it's that way, but I want to see what goes that way, so check the map. So yeah, this is the way. Just got to keep following this ridge trail. I'm like 1/10 of a mile from Rock Spring or something like that, if the map's right. I'll bring you back when I get to Rock Spring. All right, guys, I'm coming up on something. I see benches. I see a little bit of water in the trail. Please let the spring be running. I need water. And I don't want to take that water. These benches are nice. Oh no. I don't hear any water. Oh, look, it's barely a trickle. Wow. That's all I get, folks. That is where I get to refill water. Holy cow. Alright, well, I'm going to get to it. Very interesting place. I would not want to have to filter and drink that crap. But we're here. I'm going to have a seat. Looks like there's another junction right there. We'll look at it after we get water. I got to tank up. Alright, guys, so I'm still at Rock Spring, taking a break. I did get all watered up, and there's no place to camp at this spring. It's right on the side of a mountain, so I gotta head down to Mill Spring, I think is what it's called, and there is a camping sign there, so I'm sure there'll be some flat spots. And I think one of the guys' videos that I watched that does part of this, or does this section of trail, I should say, there were some people camping below him. It looks like a road actually comes up, a dirt road comes up and hits the Great Western Trail, that you can actually take cars on to different campsites. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. I'm about 1.7 miles from Mill Spring. So as soon as I get done resting up here, I'm going to hike another 1.7 miles. See how I feel when I get there, because then it's like another 2 to like 2.8 miles to get to Mud Springs, which is my 15-mile mark for the day. We'll just see how I feel in 2 more miles. If it stays like this terrain or downhill, I'll probably be alright. It's been some steep stuff today, so a couple sections actually. I mean, there was some really flat stuff too, but there were 2 sections that were just brutal. One shorter than the other, but this one coming up over, and we might be able to take this. There's an East Ridge Trail. It's a little bit longer mileage-wise, but it might not be as steep. Maybe I'll check that out next time. But it goes around the east side of this mountain instead of the west side, which is where 157, the Ridge Trail, goes. So anyway, I'll quit blathering. I'm going to continue to relax, drink some more of this fine water I got, and another 1.7 miles to Mill Spring. Yeah, so now that I stopped for a minute, I chilled right off. But I'm going to be hiking still for another 2 miles at least, so I didn't put anything on. So this is where the East Ridge Trail comes down. Mill Canyon Trail is 1.5. And yeah, so there it is. And Ridge Trail 157 going down. Stinging nettle. Ooh. Good edible. You can eat that plant as long as you boil the tops. It's kind of tastes like asparagus actually, but you got to boil them so you can boil off all the prickers. Or I wouldn't try eating it raw. Anyway, it's been beautiful, guys. Just amazing. I can't say really. I mean, it's been a lot of work so far, but yeah, it's all good because it's down. Looks like it's downhill to, well, I don't know if it will be for the whole 1.7, but so far it has been. I've got great views over there at Timpanogos and down into American Fork. Alpine Loop Road is down in there somewhere. I will be coming across it tomorrow sometime. I will be crossing that road on, and actually not crossing it, I'll be following that road down to another trail. I think it's trail 150 or 151. And then, yeah, around the north side by Mahogany Mountain. So we'll see. Just cruising along now. Bring you guys back when I get to, what is it, Mill Spring. Look at that. I am getting close. Yeah. And then I just came around this side. Look at this view I've got, everyone. Oh my gosh. This is just phenomenal. I'm pretty sure that's Provo Peak. I could be mistaken. I think that's Provo Peak. And I can't remember what those are. I'll have to look them up and put them on the screen for you. But this is just unreal. This trail. And I do think I'm going to do the 15 miles today. I mean, we'll see how I feel. I think right down there, I could be wrong. That might be Mill. Because you can actually see some, looks like vehicles or something. I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm just going to keep on going. Yeah, this Mill Spring, or I think that's what it's called. Man, I can't keep things straight today for some reason. I have not seen any wildlife yet. I've seen lots of tracks, but I have had music playing quite a bit of the time here. So they'd hear me a ways off. But yeah, what a view. Unreal. Wasatch Backcountry, people. The Wasatch Backcountry. Unbelievable. I always find a kill site to be fairly interesting. Small bird of some kind. Something got it. Something got her. Oh, Timpanogos. Hello. That's right, people. Putting in the miles today. My phone just told me, longest day ever. Good job. Yeah. Oh, it's sad, I must say. Here's another one of these. And they are all over the trail, but unfortunately, they're smashed. Back on the trail earlier, there was so many smashed, I felt so bad. And you know, it's all the dirt bikes back there. But you know, I don't think it's hurting the butterfly, the mariposa population, if you know what I mean. Because we still have an abundance of them, so. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Mill Spring down there where that road comes up. But boy, I love how, see, I gotta go around the north side of Mount Timpanogos. And if you haven't noticed, yeah, I'm hiking in the wrong direction. Don't you love a trail? Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's unreal. Holy moly. That's a long ways down, folks. And that is basically, I'm pretty sure that's Heber. The town of Heber. Yeah. There's a lake right there. I think that's Pine View. I'd have to look on the map. You see just the corner of the lake right there. The end of it. But yeah, wow. Hyuina's over there. I was just up in the Hyuinas last weekend. There's the Hyuinas, just chilling, waiting for me to come back. I think they're lonely. Looks like I got a pretty good rainstorm brewing. I don't think it's gonna bother me though. Right up here, excuse me, on a ridge. Yeah, I got Timpanogos on one side. I got Heber on the other, and the Hyuinas. Yeah, it's worth every step I've taken so far, guys. So, back to it. Getting closer and closer to Mount Timpanogos. Beautiful. Crazy. And I'll tell you what, they changed the trail. You can see where they had it all logged off. And they may have it when it crosses it again down here. But they have switchbacked. I don't know how long ago, because All Trails shows a 1.7 to Mill Springs. And you end up switchbacking back and forth around this old trail that goes straight down the hill. So I think honestly that the 1.7 probably turns into at least 2.7. So just something to take note of. Boy, they took them a lot of work to do this. But I'm in the back country and I'm cutting through. Look at the views, guys. My gosh. Yeah, it's beautiful. Looks like I finally made it to, I think this is Mill Spring. Pretty interesting. Yep, Ridge Trail 157. Oh. Now I don't know which way to go. Well, after coming down into, I think it's Mill Spring, this is, I was the one, I can't even talk right now, the 157 turns into a road for a bit. Well, this is the end of the road where cars can come. And the trail takes off down this way. Now, I just don't know if there's going to be anything close besides mud springs. I don't even know if there's anything there. This is really the last flat spot, so I think I'm just going to kick it here for the evening. Beautiful view of Mount Timpanogos, though. Nice little sunset from camp. There's the REI quarter dome, one man, set up, ready to rock and roll. Mount Timpanogos, beautiful as it ever has been in that beautiful twilight. I have a killer camp spot tonight with killer views. So excited.